welcome to Collins Creatures. Today I'm at the Mid-Atlantic Reptile Expo in Lebanon, PA, and this is a really cool Jayapura green tree python. This snake is really cool because not only is it a green tree python, which is one of the coolest snakes, it also has the blue stripe, which I think it makes just the most awesome looking snake one of the most awesome looking snakes I've ever seen. So I'm going to check out the rest of the show and see what other really cool creatures I can find. This is a children's python. It is one of, but not the smallest python in the world. This is a sunbeam snake. Sunbeam snakes are from Southeast Asia, and they get their name because they are super iridescent. So when they're in the sun, they look very beautiful. The only problem is they're fossorial, so they're hardly ever out in the light. And an adaptation for them being fossorial is that they have very small eyes. They're also a very primitive species of snake, so they're pretty strange looking as a snake. Because they're so beautiful in the light, the sunbeam snake is one of our featured creatures of the show. My dad thought this lychee was dabbing, but I think he's hitting the Heisman. This is a monkey-tailed skink. Monkey-tailed skinks are also called Solomon Island skinks or prehensile-tailed skinks because they have a prehensile tail. They're from the Solomon Islands, as their other name suggests, and they are really, really cool as they are arboreal skinks, and they can actually eat pothos. Pothos is toxic, and most animals cannot eat it, but they actually can eat pothos. So if you have an overgrowing pothos in your enclosure, they will eat it. So because it's a very cool skink that you don't see too often, the monkey-tailed skink is one of our featured creatures of the show. This ivory blue-tongued skink really blends in with the white PVC. This is a peacock slider. They're also known as Nicaraguan sliders as they are from Nicaragua. They're also from Costa Rica. They're called peacock sliders because of the oscillated pattern on their shell. Their plastron also has a really cool appearance that I think is really unique, as well as their skin having all of these stripes that I think makes them look really, really cool. And because the peacock slider has such a unique look, the peacock slider is one of our featured creatures of the show. This ball python has some chocolate frosting. So we've been friends with JT for a while, and he has a real spin on sales. For $50 you can spin this wheel, and you're guaranteed a snake in one of these mystery bags corresponding with the number. And all of snakes in these bags have a greater value than $50. And some of them are quite pricey. So let's spin it and see what I get, though I'm not actually going to take one of these home. Number 3. Alrighty, it's this one.
That's not the kind I want either.
Whoa! This is a honey to Sarah, and it has a value of $250. So, if you're at the show and you see this, this is a really, really good deal. California king snakes are usually black and white, but this one is all black. And this one is all white.
Get a drummer sound.
This is a gliding tree frog. Gliding tree frogs are a species of frog from Central and South America, from Costa Rica along the coast into Ecuador. They get much bigger than this, around 3 to 4 inches, and they're called gliding frogs because they will jump out of trees and use their very large feet to glide from tree to tree, which makes them very interesting. You hardly ever see them. So, because they're such a unique species of frog, the gliding tree frog is one of our featured creatures of the show. The chelicerae on this jumping spider are a brilliant blue. These are dubia roaches. Most people know dubia roaches as kind of just like run-of-the-mill cockroaches you see. They're not the most colorful, but they're actually kind of like the unsung hero of the reptile community, as they're feeders for so many animals. These are 2 adults. The one that doesn't have wings is the female, and the one with wings is the male, though the male recently molted, that's why he's lighter than he normally is. Dubia roaches at all sizes are feeders for so many animals like lizards and tarantulas and big frogs. And because they are so important to the reptile community, the dubia roach is one of our featured creatures of the show. The pattern on the back of this bamboo ball python is very eye-catching. This is a Colorado river toad. Colorado river toads are a large species of toad from the American Southwest, and they actually have a hallucinogen in their skin, so you really don't want to lick these toads. And other than that, they are a lightish green with some yellow spots. I had a great time at the Mid-Atlantic Expo in Lebanon, PA, and I saw lots of really awesome and unique animals. So thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I will see some on Colin's Creatures.